Here's the analysis result for the guy you filled out the survey for. He scores B+. He's a good guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's not just talking, he genuinely works hard and puts effort into his goals. Even if his workspace is a bit messy sometimes, he keeps pushing forward and finds ways to solve problems. You may notice that he doesn't always organize things well, but his strong work ethic usually makes up for it.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he's quite steady and doesn't let setbacks shake him too much. He's not the type to yell, blame others, or fall apart. He'll keep going even if things didn't turn out as planned.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work generally like him because he's polite and easy to get along with. He doesn't often get into arguments or start trouble, and he's careful about how he treats others. He isn't pushy or bossy, so conflicts rarely follow him.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you shine in your career, he'll cheer for you and feel proud. He isn't easily threatened or jealous, and his own confidence lets him appreciate your achievements. He may not gush with deep emotions, but he'll be supportive and happy for you.
What if you start earning more than him?
If you earn more than him, he's not likely to resent you or feel insecure. He'll see your success as something to be proud of, not a threat to his own confidence. Instead of sulking or making snide remarks, he'll treat you politely and support you.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He isn't the most organized when it comes to money, so he might sometimes spend without planning too much. While he works hard and earns well, he could forget to budget or keep track of small things, which means some unexpected expenses here and there. He's open to learning though, so working together on finances can help him improve over time.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He generally lives within his means and doesn't pretend to be wealthier than he is. Although he might not always plan his spending carefully, he isn't out to impress others or show off with fancy things he can't afford. He'll keep things real and you'll find comfort in his sincerity.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He's not very emotionally warm, but he's polite and fair in how he treats people. When it comes to money, he's not stingy, He's willing to share and doesn't hold back out of fear. You might not find him going out of his way for deep acts of kindness, but he won't be selfish either.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He's open and straightforward about money. You won't catch him hiding things or trying to control you with finances. He's polite and doesn't play games or keep secrets about what he earns or where the money goes. If you ask questions, he'll answer plainly without getting defensive or avoiding the topic.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He's not someone who will boss you around or dump everything on you. Even though he isn't super organized himself, he won't say housework is only your job. He'll likely see chores as something to share, especially if you talk openly about it.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He's more likely to join in and actually do the chores rather than just stand there telling you what to do. While he might not always do every task perfectly or keep things super tidy, he won't sit back and only watch. It's a team effort for him, not just supervising from the sidelines.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He's not someone who likes to argue just to win or put you down. When you share your point of view, he listens and shows respect. Even if he doesn't fully understand your feelings, he's polite and steady, so he won't jump in with sharp words or push his opinion harshly.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
Even when he's angry, he stays respectful and doesn't say hurtful things or act aggressive. He doesn't lose his temper easily, and he's not the type to yell or lash out, so you won't have to worry about harsh words flying around. His way isn't to scare or punish, but to keep the peace and avoid drama.
Does he have a bad temper?
No, he isn't the type who gets angry quickly. His temper is quite steady, and he doesn't jump into fights or let small things make him lose control. You won't see him shouting, snapping, or making a scene over little problems.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He's able to say sorry and take responsibility when he's wrong rather than blaming you. He won't get defensive or try to shift the fault, and his polite nature helps him admit mistakes without drama. You won't have to worry about endless arguments or feeling guilty for things that aren't your fault.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands that no means no. He's polite and doesn't push or use harsh words, even if he doesn't always show deep feelings. So you can feel safe setting clear rules with him, knowing he'll honor them without making trouble.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
No, he's not the type to take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He doesn't get hurt easily or act upset if things don't go his way. He's steady and polite, so you won't have to walk on eggshells or worry about hurting his ego.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care. He's respectful and not interested in using your personal life to make you feel bad or embarrass you later. If you open up to him, he'll keep it safe and won't make you regret trusting him.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He's mostly steady and not someone who gets distracted easily by other women. His excitement and energy make him friendly, but he doesn't chase or flirt just for fun. If you ever feel unsure, talking openly will help, as he prefers clear and honest dealings.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he isn't over possessive or the type to act jealous, controlling, or suspicious. He's steady and confident enough to let you have your own space and won't get upset if you spend time with friends or go out alone. So you can enjoy your freedom without worrying about possessive drama from him.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, with him, being protective doesn't turn into being controlling. He looks out for you in polite and thoughtful ways, but he doesn't try to lock you down or make all the decisions for you. He respects your independence and won't disguise control as protection.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as something both partners should handle together. He won't expect you to do everything or push all the responsibility on you. He's not bossy or stubborn, so if you ask for his support, he'll try to do his part.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he'll stay calm and handle things without raising his voice or losing control. He doesn't get angry quickly, so he won't yell, threaten, or make a scene if mistakes happen. There's no need to worry about scary outbursts or hurtful words from him.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he'll support you as both a mother and your own person. He respects your choices and wants you to do well in all parts of life, not just at home. He's happy to share family duties and doesn't expect you to give up your ambitions for anyone.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he's not the type to support your career now and then suddenly ask you to quit once children come along. He respects your choices and wants you to succeed both at work and at home, no matter what changes life brings. He doesn't use support as a trick or set hidden expectations for you to give up your dreams later.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He'll be very polite and respectful to your parents, but he might not show deep warmth or close affection. He'll greet them kindly, listen to their stories, and treat them well at family events, making sure they feel comfortable. If you hope for more closeness, gentle efforts to bring everyone together can help. He's the kind of man who will try to adjust to your family rather than expect everyone to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he'll handle it calmly and won't make things worse. He's not quick to lose his temper or start fights, so he'll deal with tensions with patience and good manners. His steady attitude makes him a safe person to have in tough family situations.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he isn't the type who is modern with you in private, but expects you to suddenly act like a traditional, supportive wife in front of his relatives. He values politeness and fairness, but doesn't insist on double standards or force you into roles you aren't comfortable with. In family settings, he'll support you in being yourself and won't pressure you to pretend or change just to fit in.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he'll quietly support you rather than stay out of it or side with others against you. He won't make a big fuss or take harsh sides, but his steady nature means he won't leave you feeling alone. If things get uncomfortable with family or relatives, he'll listen to your worries and help you find solutions without letting you struggle by yourself.
Say you have a conflict with his mother. What will this guy do?
He isn't a mummy's boy who will always put his mother's wishes ahead of yours. While he treats everyone politely and cares about family harmony, he doesn't have a habit of blindly agreeing with his mother in every situation. You won't have to struggle alone. He'll quietly support you and work to solve the problem together.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
No, he won't share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He respects your privacy and prefers to keep personal matters between you and him rather than discussing everything with family members. Even if he's close to them, he won't use them as a sounding board for your relationship troubles.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So this is why this guy scores B+. He's a good guy. Being with this man day in and day out means living with someone who's hardworking, friendly, and mostly easygoing. He's polite, steady, and not quick to fight or raise his voice, which brings calm and peace to your home.